We're still trying to piece together what's happening, and this is becoming clearer and clearer, of course, as more people are steadily rescued. Certainly at its worst, it was feared that around 1,000 people had been trapped. This is on the Tibetan side of the world's highest mountain, largely in campsites. And this is after sudden blizzards brought in really unusually heavy snowfall, vicious rain striking the Himalayas on Friday and then into Saturday, and we're talking largely the area around the Valley of Karma, which leads up to the eastern face of Everest itself. We know that hundreds of local villagers and rescue teams have been deployed to clear out the snow, blocking access to the area. You can see there the tents buried under that snowfall, and many people who managed to get back to safety described every 10 minutes or so having to scrape the snow off their tents, fearing actually that they'd be buried alive effectively if they fell asleep and too deeply. They talk about extreme cold, the onset of hypothermia. Now, one of the reasons I mentioned it's quite difficult to understand the exact picture is much of the reporting has come from Chinese state media. The latest numbers coming from Chinese Central Television CCTV suggest that 350 trekkers have managed to safely reach the small township of Kudang, and there they've been able to get shelter and food. And contact has been made, they say, with around 200 other people who are also awaiting rescuing, again with local people able to come out with supplies and to try and help clear away this snow. But as I mentioned already, this is really unusual weather. October is a peak season for tourists in the area, for experienced trekkers, and also adding to the strain is the fact that this has happened during an 8-day national holiday in China. That's swelled the numbers of people, but we know the region has seen some pretty bad weather. In Nepal, actually just to the south of Tibet, 47 people understood to have died, again in really high and awful winds and rain. Friday and Saturday, landslides and flash flooding that's blocked road and washed away bridges. So obviously this is part of a wider pattern of unseasonably very poor weather for this time of year.